During the 1800s, European powers colonized most of Africa. They drew borders that divided groups and joined rivals. They did not care for the cultural groups that were being separated and broken apart. Some European countries that participated were France, Britain, Spain, Portugal, Belgium, Germany, and Italy. They took advantage of the continent's abundant resources and cultural diversity to benefit. They supported groups that would grant them power, and in return, they would supply them with resources. Many people became rich off of this. This was known as the scramble for Africa. With the imperialism destroying Africa, the people were in chaos. Europe gave control of colonies and countries to the wrong people. The people they governed did not identify with their ruler. One of these countries was Uganda. Many in this country were from different backgrounds and spoke diverse languages, but yet the rule was given to a single person. Amidst the chaos, the Catholic Church stepped in to help the peoples in need. The group of Catholic missionaries visited this part of Africa. This group was founded in 1869 by the first Bishop of Algiers. They were known as the White Fathers. They were in this country for 6 years and had already built a large community of converts in the country. This group also had gotten into King Mwanga's court, the ruler of Uganda. Unfortunately, this was a disturbed king who was violent and forced himself upon boys and other young men who served him. The leader of the missionaries, Joseph Makasa, tried to protect the servants, but he did not speak out against the king until he had a group of Protestant missionaries killed. When Joseph did this, Mwanga ordered him to be beheaded and then burned. Although they had been close friends prior to the incident, King Mwanga had no remorse. Before dying, Joseph said, "A Christian who gives his life for God, is not afraid to die." He also forgave Mwanga with all his heart. Then St. Charles Lwanga, a convert to Catholicism, stepped in as leader of the Christian community. The persecution of Christians died down after 6 months. He tried to do the same as Joseph Makasa and protect boys from the king. In May 1886, he called a servant, Mwafu, and asked him, "Where have you been?" Mwafu responded by saying that he had received religious instructions from Dennis Suawawo, a person in the Christian community at the time. This caused the king to lose his temper, and he ordered Dennis to be killed. He was killed with a spear through his throat. He then ordered a meeting with some of his court and said, "Those who do not pray, stand by me. Those who do pray, stand over there." He then ordered the execution of those who did not stand by him. He commanded them to embark on a 37-mile trek to the place of execution. The chief executioner's son was amidst this group. His name was Mabaga. His father told him to escape, but he didn't. He stayed with St. Charles Lwanga and his companions, a true sign of faith. They passed in front of the White Fathers on their way, and his friends showed on the way as well. 3 more of them were ordered to be killed by the king. Another Christian soldier traveling named James was ordered to be killed. To his executioner he said, "Goodbye, I am going to heaven, and I will pray to God for you." Many other converts were added to the group on the way. Some were tied on the road and left to die. After 7 days of arriving to the site of execution, on June 3rd, they were wrapped in reed mats and then burned. St. Charles Lwanga died, as well as 13 Catholics and 11 Protestants. Then the White Fathers were expelled by the king. Yet the Christian community stayed strong in Uganda and even started to grow. After a while, they returned, and Saint Charles Lwanga was canonized as a saint.